Hi, I'm Dave Parsh.
I'm Isaac Eliot.
I'm Heather Maloney.
I'm Isabella DeHerdt.
And I'm Terry Speer.
And this is Riverdog Rewind. So here we are the day after the show with Heather Maloney and High Tea. Terry, how did you find out about them?
Okay, Dave, I've been trying to think all night about how we first encountered Heather Maloney, but I believe it was probably on Spotify. When you're listening on Spotify, there's suggested artists that pop up, or you have a daily mix or something that they suggest. Somehow it came on into my life, a video or a streaming of a song by Heather Maloney, and it just blew me away. And pulled Deborah in and said, "You got to listen to this." And so we immediately fell in love with her music. And from then we sort of reached out to try and get her to come to Riverdog, and we were successful 3 times, and then this is her 4th visit, and it's been great every time. This has been really special because Isaac and Isabella, which is the band High Tea, came as her sort of backup band and just made the show spectacularly rich. So that's about it. Things just happen. You never know. Some stuff just comes into your life and you have no explanation.
So without any further ado, let's get to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Riverdog. Can you hear me way in the back? Okay. Yeah. Terrific. Okay, we're in good shape. We're in our 13th year here at Riverdog, and hundreds of musicians have played here, and right at the top of our list is Heather Maloney. We're so excited to have her back. It's been, how many years did we say? 7?
7 years. 7
19.
years. 7 years.
7 years that she was here. It was before COVID. And do any of you know what a pawpaw is? Yes! Everybody here knows what a pawpaw is. The last time Heather was here, she hung around for a day after the show, and we went pawpaw picking down by our river, which is infested with pawpaw bushes. And we had an amazing harvest. Just baskets and baskets and baskets of pawpaws, and Heather even took some back on the plane with her. They probably wouldn't let you do that anymore. Anyway, it was an amazing harvest of pawpaws, and ever since then, we have not eaten a pawpaw here at Riverdog. There just hasn't been any fruit. So we're thinking that if Heather took the magic of the pawpaws, and now she's bringing it back, so we're expecting a big harvest in the fall. And, due to my advancing age and decrepitness, you're now allowed to call me Pawpaw. So feel free. Anyway, but don't call Deborah Meemaw. She will not like that. She's way stronger than I am, so she'll beat that. Anyway, Heather is bringing High Tea, which is a wonderful duo, also from Massachusetts. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Heather Maloney and High Tea.
So very good to be back.
in this place, on this land, in this barn, with these people. It feels really, really good. It feels really, really good to finally be back. 7 years? That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, a lot has happened. Oh my God. So much. myself of something I cannot have, but can't rid myself of. And I almost can't stand how good it is. Oh, no. I love it here. I love Riverdog. I love Deborah and Terry so much. I just love you guys so much. My soul is getting rehydrated. Speaking of rehydrating your soul, my friends here, we did a tour in February along in the Pacific Northwest and down to Northern California. And I was trying to explain when we started that tour in Seattle, I was trying to explain to, like, you know, Northwesterners how in New England there's a point in February where your soul dies. Every year, and you question so much, and sometimes when you travel for work and you are hurled into a completely different climate, it's like, you know, we went from the absolute center of gray, bleak death and into like green, you know, vivid green, because the Pacific Northwest, if you haven't been, is so. The green there is a different kind of green. It's like it's very deep, very pervasive, lots of moss, very moist, and like it just gets into your soul. and we were there in February trying to explain how we were feeling revived, and I was thinking of that song we just opened with, "Oh My Green," also known as OMG. So we were playing that song. And the other song we were playing a bunch on this tour was the song that we're setting up for right now. And I sang this song with one of my favorite songwriters. Her name's Haley Reardon, and she's played here. Yeah! Because these guys have such good taste. It's the first song that I ever sung with my friend Haley. And I wrote this when I was driving along the Pacific Coast Highway. How many of you here have done that drive, by the way? I'm curious. Okay, Ohio. Okay. Yes. If you find yourself in that part of the country, don't take the highway. Hug the ocean as much as possible. That's one of the most beautiful parts of this country, along that coast. And I wrote this next song while I was literally behind the wheel driving along the Pacific Coast Highway. It wasn't in a dangerous way. I turned my phone on record and I just sang a bunch of gibberish into the air until something made sense. And started writing the song in coastal Oregon, and I finished writing it in Northern California. And I was on tour opening for another one of my favorite songwriters, Sean Colvin. Yes. She said days go by, I don't know why. You know, I was like 9 when I first heard the song. I was sitting in the backseat of my mom's car, and I was just like, yes, Sean, days do go by, and I don't know why. And I felt like she was just like singing to me and all my problems. And then fast forward all these years later, and I'm like, you know, in my 30s, opening for Sean, weeping side stage every night, driving along beautiful corridors of our country, and feeling lucky, feeling small. And so this is the song that came out of it. And I'm going to start with the Rumi poem that I kind of ripped off in order to write it. I am so small, I can barely be seen. How can this great love be inside of me? Look at your eyes. They're so small. And yet they behold enormous things. I woke up a long way from you today. I am a long way next to an ocean that I don't know at all. But can you ever really know everything that lies below the face of which you look at every day? I woke up alone today to the ocean spray, to the sound of the waves rush like blood from my head as I rose. And somewhere in the morning haze I caught an image of your face, an old friend and a stranger all in one. Honey, there's no way that I'll ever know everything about you, but oh, how I love what I do. Honey, I love what I don't know too. I drove through the blue dawn and Oregon to California's sun, along a sea that was strangely to my right. And as the sun warmed up my steering wheel, I remembered how your body feels familiar, but always, always a little. Honey, there's no way that I'll ever know everything about you, but oh, how I love what I do. Honey, I love what I don't know too. It's what I don't know too, yeah. I woke up a long way from you today in a beautiful place, trying to squeeze the sea and the sky into a song. My little eyes behold enormous things. I'd see it all if I had wings, but none of it has majesty like yours. Honey, there's no way that I'll ever know everything about you, but oh, how I love what I do. Honey, I love what I don't know too. It's what I don't know too, yeah. vibe is good. Uh-oh. All right, it's really good. This is the official vibe check of the show. We've all passed.
An early confirmation.
I know, it's usually later in the set. That's why I said, uh-oh. Well, so we're going to try a new song out on you. And I wish that fear and excitement weren't so closely related. They just are. And it's thrilling as a songwriter to write something and then not long after just let it rip in front of people. But that's what we're going to do right now. This is a song. Well, I'll tell you what I was thinking about when I wrote this song. I was thinking about billionaires. It's been really interesting to see the reactions after I say that this past couple minutes of trying it out.
Imagine Heather then pulls out a pro-billionaire song.
Yeah, you know what? The working class, we don't need them.
We're at the top. Come on.
Yeah, they need our help.
I just love imagining you two, like, obviously booing crowd being like, wait, no, guys. Listen.
Just need a handout. Well, listen, I was thinking about it because I had this really kind of funny. My path to songwriting was a windy one. I started, ironically, I started writing songs in my 20s when I moved to a silent meditation retreat center. How weird is that? That's where I started writing songs. But that's where I first started to get in touch with things that felt like they mattered enough to me to try to squeeze them into songs. And so I don't really consider myself a Buddhist, but I learned a lot when I was living there for 3 years. One of the things that I found really interesting and that I try to sort of figure out in my own day-to-day is this human condition that we all share, which is that, it's kind of a loaded word, but the word is desire. And I think what this fella a few thousand years ago was trying to say about it was that it's not inherently a bad thing, but when it's unchecked, when it's allowed to run absolutely rampant, it can go forever. It can have no end. And so that's sort of what I was thinking about when I wrote this song, and I think I'm going to call it So Bad. Let me know if you have a better idea. You'll make it through by the skin of your teeth. Run on hunger as if it could feed you. Beg for change with your cup to the sky. If only rain comes, drink till the thirst dies. Are you a gambler waiting on a win? Call it money, but it's something, something higher than numbers go, richer than rich. You want something that don't exist, and you want it so bad. You want it so bad. You want it so bad, so bad, so. It's all leaps of faith, it's all wings and a prayer. It's all someday, some way, someone, somewhere. But here's your paradise, closer than close. And though you run, it stays right under your nose. And are you a devotee, brimming with sin? Call it a ratchet, but it's something, something higher than having goals, holy and whole. You want a life that you're gonna have to die for. You want it so bad. You want it so bad. You want it so bad, so bad, so. You'll fall in love, you'll throw yourself in, you'll jump into that ocean, knowing that you cannot swim, but you're floating. You're drunk on the sparks, high on the music we make in the dark. But does your torch burn more than it should? Call it torture, but it's so good, higher than know it says if you are. Oh boy, this is so much fun. Oh no. So it says in my bio that I live in Massachusetts. But if you've read up on me beyond that, you'll know that I'm actually from somewhere less romantic, and that is New Jersey. We got a couple of woos and one clap. Well, New Jersey. One thing that I have that you don't is the boss. So there is that. Just saying.
You have the immediately aggressive attitude.
I know. It's in me. I'm my mother's daughter. What do you want from me? Still, it's always in there, you know? That doesn't sound as nice, so I smoothed out the edges and I became a folk musician. But I wrote this song on the very last night I spent in one of my childhood homes. And it also happened to be the very first night I spent in that room as a guest, in the guest room. My brother moved out, and my mom redid the room. And she kind of filled it with a lot of things that inspired her, and things that she sort of put aside during the craziest years of motherhood. And my mom's an amazing painter, so I noticed, I was looking around, and it was full of her paintings and things that from her youth, including her 1970s Alvarez guitar that I wasn't allowed to touch when I was growing up. And that morning I saw the guitar was in the room and the case was open, and I said, I'm gonna touch it. And I wrote half of this song we're about to play for you now on her guitar that morning, and the song has come to mean a whole lot to me. And I feel emotional. Well, I know. Yes, if you know me by now, I am sort of an inside-out person, and this is not unusual. Don't worry. But I feel like I have a few places where that my nervous system recognizes as home. Across this whole country by now, I've been doing this for 15 years. And Riverdog, these people, Terry and Deborah, and the land, and what they've cultivated on it. It's been 7 years, but I pulled up and my nervous system went, home. So,
While you were having that moment, Isaac and I were surrounded by 2 dogs and 4 cats, and we were in heaven, just covered in cat fur. It was incredible.
Yeah, we're in heaven. No, I tried to tell them about this place, and there's just no. Is there any telling anyone about this place until you come here? No. There's not. So, if you're familiar with this feeling of both treasuring these familiar places and sort of knowing that we don't get to have them forever for whatever reason, please join me in this feeling. The song is called Let Me Stay. My brother's old room, it used to be mine, and all of our posters have changed over time. Now all of our idols are on the tip of our tongues, and we can't recall what's his name over eggnog and rum. And my brother's old room used to be mine. Now my mother's old paintings can finally shine and fill all the spaces where celebrities pose. I woke up this morning in a room that I know. Ooh, my brother's old room used to be mine. He painted it blue and I left it behind. Now my mother's old Alvarez leans up against white in the brand new guest room where I slept last night. And let me stay a little longer, let me rest even our bodies are places we stay. Because even our bodies are places we stay. And let me stay a little longer. Let me rest. Let me belong here. I am a guest in every room. I'm just a guest. I'll be going soon. I am a guest in every room I've ever known. I still got pocket change, some broken pieces of a piggy bank, and a dream. I said I need it, it got so heavy in time. I had to let it go and let it die. Now I should feel defeated. Ooh, but I feel a little bit lighter. My heart feels a little bit wider. So I throw another one. I'll throw it out into the sea. All the things I thought I needed. I found another line. The pigment fades, the gray appears, and I'm dying a little more every year. And it was just a mirage, the fountain of youth. It left me parched, left me confused and afraid that I'd disappear. Oh, but I feel a little more alive now. My heart and all the rough parts are smoothed out as I throw another one. I'll throw it out into the sea. All the things I thought I needed. I see me rolling, 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 rolling down the old hill, and it's rolling, rolling into the blue, and it's open, wide and free. I see me running, 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 running. I'm beating the broken, running, running into the sea, and it's open, wide and free. I see me free. I see you free. Out on the sea. I say I'm sorry a lot, and I'm tracing it back to where I got the notion I'm supposed to just carry it all. It felt safe to be small, and guilt is a cell I know so well. The windows are paintings where the stars never fall. Oh, but I think I'm ready for the sky now. My heart is a prisoner and it's breaking out now. Throw another one. Oh, throw another. Oh, throw another one. Oh, throw another. Oh, throw another one. Oh, throw it out into the sea. Oh, the things I thought I needed.
So, take a moment and just look at these two perfect dogs. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
There's two perfect dogs.
There's two perfect dogs over here. I'm sure they'll still be here in the intermission, so you can go and behold.
We should put our merch over there. It gets much more attractive.
Well, I would like to formally introduce my amazing collaborators, my cohorts, my friends, the magical Isabella DeHerdt and Isaac Eliot of High Tea, everybody. My thoughts exactly. They are a duo, also New England, based out of New England, and they've been on the rise out there, and that rise has been stretching across the country, and I've been counting my lucky stars that we have formed this collaboration, and that they lend their beautiful, lush, thoughtful, intricate harmonies and arrangements on my songs. I feel like the luckiest of duckiest to have them. Yes, I do. And one of the great highlights of my career so far has been making an album with them. Let's be so real, because this feels like the place that you can be real. I wrote a whole bunch of songs a few years back when I lost my dad, and this pile of songs felt like I didn't really. I guess I just didn't feel brave enough to share them with other people, because I kind of wrote them from a place that felt really vulnerable, and then I slowly started sharing them with friends and people close to me, and including these two. And I think because I was surrounded by such friendship, I felt like I got to a point where I did want to record and share them. And so these basically, it's them, you know, they're the reasons why some of these songs exist, and I felt like I could do it. And this is the very first song on that record that we made together. And it came out of my, maybe my earliest childhood memory. I was 5. This memory's from 5. And is that early to remember something? Is 5?
Yeah.
What is the average age of like the earliest memory?
Probably 5.
Is it 5?
6.
Oh, I'm right on target. I'm not special. Oh well. Yeah, I was 5. This is maybe one of my first memories, and it's of my dad. And my dad. Something I can tell you about him for sure is that fun was very, very important to him, and this first memory really reflects that. And the memory is, I lived in this house in the northwestern part of the state of New Jersey, which has, wouldn't you know, it has like woods and nature and fields, and this is the earliest part of my childhood. And my house was situated on a couple of fields, and some of the fields my dad would let grow all summer long into the autumn, and then he would mow them down towards the end of the year before the snow. And rather than just going out there and mowing methodically and getting it done, he would go out there with the John Deere and just make crazy shapes in the fields, and my brothers and I would follow behind. Yeah, he was making crop circles, exactly. And no, but it was like it just a visceral memory. It lives in my bones, you know. And so, the song is called "Labyrinth in the Weeds," and boy, being here kind of reminds me of that too. I just forgot the second chord. That's how it goes, okay? I went into the labyrinth too soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went down an old path all the way back in the late summer long grass. You in the sunset made you a silhouette, light leaks and vignettes in a field I cannot forget. I felt it with my bare feet, I felt it in my soles, running free, running to you, backlit on the mower. You turned to wave me over, sunlight in my eyes and a wall of grass on either side, and I see you laughing. All here's the engine you made a maze, but I'm small and I can only see the walls, little gnats and bits of grass floating upwards in your path, a golden snow falling reverse, and you, a labyrinth in the weeds, a labyrinth in the weeds. You made a labyrinth in the weeds, a labyrinth in the weeds. My speckled legs collected dew, just trying to keep up with you. And years after we left that place, I'm older, but I feel the same, just running through a bigger maze, catching glimpses of your face, always turning around the bend, in and out of sight again in this new kind of hide and seek. Feel to beg Terry and Deborah for requests because they are just that kind of. They're those kinds of artists that are like make whatever art you want to make, and it's the best. And I begged for requests. I got one out of Terry. I still have to work on Deborah a little bit.
What did he say?
He said 100 pennies. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna brush it off. I do have a favor to ask of you. Those of you who know the song, including you, Terry. If I haven't played this in a little while. If I forget any words, will you help me out? Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Apparently I'm going through puberty. Puts me right about a little earlier than the age range of what the story of the song, but later. But anyway, I wrote this song. I wrote this song about another childhood memory, but this one sucked. Oh, no. Well, so what happened was I had a memory of a time that we really struggled. My parents split and they were both struggling, and my mom and I were we were living in a one-bedroom apartment. My bedroom was her walk-in closet. And we were living on food stamps and PSS and everything that we could do to get by while my mom quit her job as a visual artist and sent herself back to school. Eventually became a family therapist. But at the time, we really, really, really struggled, and all of those systems, all of those social systems, lifted us up and allowed my mom to lift the rest of us up in an amazing way. So I wrote this song to celebrate the way that she worked, the way that the community worked for us so that we could do that. And the memory that I had was when I moved to this new school system, I didn't know anyone there. But one of the ways that my mom scrimped and saved to get by was that she took the family jar of change, and once a week we would dump it out on the living room floor, and she would count 5 sandwich bags. She would count out 100 pennies in each bag, and she sent me off to my new school with this bag of pennies to pay for lunch. That's when lunch was $1. And I was so embarrassed that I had a bag of pennies that what I would do is when I was in the lunch line, I would ball it up in my little fist, I would grab the puke-colored tray, I would drag it along those 3 metal bars, and just pray that I could make it to the lunch lady before someone saw my weird, sweaty bag of pennies. And it was always sweaty and warm by the time I shoved it into her hand. And I think probably she's dead by now, but no, I don't mean that as, oh wow, that sounded bad. I was thinking like, one of these days she's gonna hear me tell that story and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Basically what happened was, she, welcome to my inner world. Basically what happened was I would hand her the pennies and she would kind of glare at me and give me a little huff. And one day she, it was towards the end of a week, and she said, if you can't afford the lunch, you should, they have a program. Tell your mom to join the program. I'm tired of counting out 1,000 pennies every week. 500 pennies. And I burst into tears in front of my peers. And as I should have, I shoved the memory down completely and forgot entirely about it until my mid-20s when it came bursting through the surface. And so I thought, wow, I should take this memory and try to put it into a song so that I don't forget it again and maybe draw some meaning out of a tough experience. So the song, thanks for requesting it, Terry. I'm just kidding. I love you.
And Terry was that lunch lady.
Terry, was it you? I
I do think there's I think I found some silver threads. So please do help me out. It's been a while since I've played this song. I heard it was a myth when a baby bird it falls out of the nest, can't be touched by a human and be taken care of. Flocks, herds, and colonies, school for the fish and gaggle for geese. Where will I go when my tribe goes away? Mama says we'll be okay. Her classes at night, her work in the day. She will build us a future and hang our clothes out on the line. Ooh. She's counting 100 pennies in a Ziploc bag. 100 pennies and I won't feel bad. 100 pennies in a Ziploc bag. Take this change, it's the same. I'm not strange. Yeah, They saw me sit alone, broken, that's what they call my home. So they sent me away with my milk and my tray. The cafeteria is no place materializing. I ate lunch with a lady in an office down the hall. I showed her 100 pennies in a Ziploc bag. Oh, 100 pennies and I won't feel bad. Oh, 100 pennies in a Ziploc bag. Ooh, oh, 100 pennies and I won't feel bad. Take this change, it's the same. I'm not strange. Yeah. My bed was under the window. I wondered and I willed. Do the stars care? Will my wish repair our home? Oh man, I think we'll do one more song before we take a break. And I just want to say, you know, I feel really proud to be a working class musician, and you know, I think only 8% of working musicians came from middle class or lower income backgrounds. Only 8% of the music you hear major, you know, stations, and it's a very unlikely statistic that we're here tonight, and only 14% of working songwriters are women at that. So I shouldn't be here by statistical for many statistical reasons. The fact that Terry and Deborah have continually and tirelessly supported so many working musicians that I so made such a large percentage of them. It's amazing. And we are at a point, my friends, we're at a very pivotal point in the music world. I don't know if you know this. Maybe you do because you're so cool and you're here and you're supporting live music. But we're at a very, very pivotal point, and I promise I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole. I'm going to spend 1 second while I tune to tell you that the reason why that statistic is getting lower and lower is because out of the top 50 streamed songs right now, the top 50 most streamed songs right now are AI generated. And guess what? You are very likely to not be able to tell at this point. They did another study on how many people could tell these songs were AI generated on a few hundred people in Germany. So I know it's one study, but guess what percentage of people could tell that those songs? It was a little more than zero. It was 3%. Okay. So what they're doing is they've successfully demonetized recorded music. That's what's happening right now. I'm just being totally honest with you. There is no monetary reason to record an album right now, unless you're a Nepo baby, a rich kid, or a robot. And guess what? That's who's dominating the airwaves right now. Rich kids and robots. So, that's an end of my rant. That's it. That's all I did. I kept it really short, didn't I? I did so good.
She scrolls me into her hotel room at night, and then in the morning she goes, "You want to hear what I found out last night on the internet?" And I'm like, "Heather, it's 7 a.m.
I love a stat.
Yeah, to eat breakfast first.
Poor Isabella. I know. So thank you for putting up with me. But do you know what AI can't have? This. They can't come to this, baby. Yes. We can't have it. The thing I love about live music, the most, is that every time, some songs, like this last song we're going to play in this first set, I have lived my way into so many different versions of this song, and so every time I play it a little bit differently. And when I first wrote this song, I wrote it for someone who lost a spouse, and I was trying really hard to empathize and to write my way into how they might be feeling. And now I sing this song knowing what it's like to truly grieve and to lose. So I feel like I've been many different people since I wrote this song, and I love how alive and how uniquely human that part is. That keeps me in love with this thing. So the song is called All in Your Name, and I would love if you would sing the chorus with us, if you would just bear your humanity as well here tonight. And I'm going to take 1 second to teach you the chorus. The chorus goes like this. Like a song, I can't see you, but you move me just the same. Like the radio waves all through the air, you invisibly make it okay. Oh, man. The moon, I can't touch you, but you pull me just the same. Like the crashing of waves all through the ocean, I rise and I fall in your name. All in your name. Oh no, we're making cry.
I got your number.
Ain't that your jacket in the mudroom? Ain't those your shoes there by the door? You never left the house without them. Now you don't need them anymore. Ain't those your keys there on the table that they've got everywhere you go? They opened every door you walked through, turned every engine on your road.
sing. Oh, there's an angry bee inside your chest, but it won't sting like that forever. Even heartbreak takes a rest. They say just like a sword in battle, a sharpened blade will slowly dull. With every thought inside my mind that you possess, it'll hurt a little less. Like a song, I can't see you, but you move me just the same. Like the radio waves all through the air, you invisibly make it okay. Like the moon, I can't touch you, but you pull me just the same. Like the crashing waves all through the ocean, I rise and I fall in your name, all 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 in your name. Like a song, I can't see you, but you move me just the same. Like the radio waves all through the air, you invisibly make it okay. Like the moon, I can't touch you, but you pull me just the same. Like the crashing of waves all through the ocean, I rise and I fall in your name, all in your name.
Yeah. Wow, what a great first set. So, how did you guys get together as a trio?
Well, first of all, I think we had some proximity to one another. We all live in Western Massachusetts, otherwise known as not Boston. and I had, for me, I had heard of them just in our local music scene. I knew they were a duo that had some great harmonies and great songwriting, and it took me a while to finally like listen. I think I might have also listened on Spotify or something like that. So that was that's how you entered my orbit, at least mentally. How did I enter your orbit?
Oh, we've been fans for a long time. I would listen to Heather in high school. I remember listening to Soil in the Sky when I was like 18 and just being absolutely enamored with the lyricism, the way that she structures songs, just absolutely magical stuff. And when we went to a show of hers out in our neck of the woods, she said, "Oh, I've heard of High Tea," and Isaac and I went, What? And from there, we opened some shows. She said, "If you want to learn any of my songs, go ahead." So we learned the entire set. We knew most of it already. We arranged harmonies, and I mean, the snowball just rolled from there.
It must have been special.
Oh, we both were like, pinch us kind of special. We couldn't believe that we got to sing on this incredible artist's songs. And then now it's been 4 years of collaborating together and making an album together and just getting to kind of spin the yarn together.
So what's the name of the album?
The album is called Exploding Star.
It's great. Go buy it.
Thank you, Terry.
One thing I might mention, as a band, since we're very, very familiar with Heather Maloney's work for years now, and this was really special because these two artists know how to interact with her so that they're supporting her and strengthening her without overwhelming her. So it's still, Heather Maloney's the main gig here, but their work is brilliant in the way that they just got up to that point where they are strengthening her and not going beyond that point.
I would agree.
That's a really tricky thing to do, and they did it fabulously. I also want to give my sympathies to anybody who missed last night's show. It was one of the greatest experiences we've had here. Don't you think, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
Don't make me cry this early.
Well, before you cry, let's get back to the show.
That's
Can you
great.
see what we're...
Or should we play music again? What do you think? Oh, Deborah, what do you think? Should we play music again? Yeah? You think so? Yeah? All right, we'll do it then. All right, great, excellent. I'll let you settle in, Take your time. We're settling into, I just got a glass of rosé. I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I don't know how this is going to taste. Cheers, y'all. Well, this is a very, very good night. We are at the end of a tour together. We've been on the road for a week, and this is the last show that we have together as a run together. These two are going down as High Tea to play Kerrville Folk in Texas in a couple days from here. So yes, this is but as far as our run together goes, this feels like the absolute perfect place to end it. I've been trying to tell these two about the magic of Riverdog, and I'm so glad that they can just behold for themselves. And I've sung this song on this stage, I know, probably every time I've been here. It is the oldest song in my songwriting repertoire that I'll play tonight. I wrote this when I was a baby songwriter, and when I started thinking a lot more about songs, I thought about how many great songs there are out there about ramblers, about travelers traveling. I think, it's you write what you know, and if you do this for a living, it's sort of like, it's kind of a romantic topic. There's a lot of great songs about that out there. And I thought about using the word ramble in a song. I was like, well, maybe that's been beaten to death, though. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought about all of the songs about rambling that I love, I realized that all of them were about rambling men. And I was like, I ought to write a song about a rambling woman. Like throw it out there, tip the scale. So I tried. This was my attempt, and it goes like this. Lord, I was born a rambling woman. And then I got rich. It's not how it went at all. No, I wrote a song that my much smaller but very devoted fan base seems to respond well to. The song is called Dirt and Stardust. And, yes. Thank you. If you know the chorus and you want to sing along, you're extremely invited. Now that we know how you can sing, you're just going to be invited for the rest of the set. I don't want these walls to wall me in forever. Don't wanna make my home on fenced-in land. We can buy our lot, we can mark our spot, but we're traveling years, whether we like it or not. So please make my castle out of sand. Oh, please make my castle out of sand. And I don't want light that lights forever. I don't want fire that stays stable, and the wick is lit. It burns a bit and then it goes out at the end of it. So please don't hang a bulb above my table. Oh, please don't hang a bulb above my table, 'cause I am made of all the same stuff that makes the seasons what they are. I am made of dirt and stardust, my daddy's dreams, my mother's heart. Oh, yeah. I don't want a promise that outlives the promiser. My body will not last longer than a metal band. Oh, in this tender expanse, it's called romance. And like anything great, it's riddled with chance. So please, don't put a diamond on my hand. Oh, please, don't put a diamond on my hand. 'Cause I am made of all the same stuff that makes the seasons what they are. I am made of dirt and stardust, my daddy's dreams, my mother's heart. Oh, my mother's heart. I don't want blues that bloom forever, and I don't want colors that don't fade away, and petals open to the sun, and they wilt when they're all done. So please don't put silk flowers on my grave. Please don't put silk flowers on my grave. 'Cause I am made of all the same stuff that makes the seasons what they are. And I am made of dirt and stardust, my daddy's dreams, my mother's heart. Oh, my mother's heart. Yeah, hey, 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 probably 15 years ago, and I just wrote another Stardust song. It's very different. Out of total curiosity, I have a habit of watching a documentary and then writing a song. It's happened to me several times, mostly with Ken Burns documentaries. 3 times with the Burns documentary, and then a couple of like a month ago, I watched this documentary on Netflix called Our Universe. It's narrated by Morgan Freeman. I've already sold you on it, I feel. And I normally don't like to. I normally don't enjoy like specials on like cosmos, like universe stuff. There's only like so many like, you know, endless space and black holes, and there's like only so much of that I can take before I kind of tune out, you know, and I just can't relate. And so, but this documentary, it's sort of about like the last 5-10 years of the latest data that they've collected on, well, our universe, and but also just you know, how Earth was formed, how the moon got here, how water ended up on our planet. Lots of really interesting facts about our closest star, our sun, and so it's like all the latest data, you know, that they have collected, and then they told it. And as a storyteller, I thought this was a brilliant move, and what kept me like not just interested but enthralled. They told the story, the current story of our universe, you know, current scientific story of our universe, through a handful of animals on Earth. So when they talked about these molecules that came from this blah blah blah, they explained it through like the bodies and experiences of these earthly animals. It was so beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to suggest to you that you take a special kind of a gummy and you just tune in, watch this documentary, have your mind blown, cry, get back to me and tell me thank you. Because I mean, it was my partner and I were just like crying and watching it and looking at each other, and it was wonderful. It was amazing. And Morgan Freeman, you know. Anyway, so I watched this documentary, and I've been doing a lot of reflecting on my life as I approach my own midlife, and I want to not be ashamed of that as a woman, as a public-facing woman, as a woman in the entertainment industry. I want to lean into that. I think I have more to say than I ever have, in fact, and but I have also a lot of hang-ups. You know, I've internalized all that stuff, so I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and I think that I finished that doc, and it all kind of just came out into this song about a month ago. And I'll tell you 2 fun facts before I actually play the song, because I mean, it's really fun. Number 1, our sun is also in its midlife. It was born 4.5 billion years ago, and it'll likely shine for about 5 billion more. Lucky for us, stars don't really have a midlife crisis. They're actually most stable in their midlife. Yeah. Fun fact number 2. If indeed there was some sort of a Big Bang, however it bung. What's the best sense of however it banged? It should be bunged. No, it shouldn't. However that came about. The universe would have existed for several 100 million years in darkness. There were no stars yet. And I don't know that this is true, but I sort of imagine that it didn't look like anything, but it sounded like this. maybe like kind of womb-like or something, just fluid or a constant kind of a you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. So a few 100 million years goes by, and enough gases are swirling around, and enough tension is coming together, things are starting to smash into each other. And eventually, the first few stars, all the pressure gathers, and the first handful of stars just go. Oh, that was really loud. Sorry. I'm trying to make the sonic experience for you right now. I've never done this before. This is a new song. This is a new intro. And so the first, thank you. Someone said I was doing great. Setting the scene. So the first few stars were born, and Lady Gaga was on the scene. But I didn't know this. So stars have been being born ever since. But they've been measuring and counting, and the current idea is because they aren't the rate at which stars are being born has slowed down so much that and if you can imagine me saying this in a Morgan Freeman voice right now, maybe it'll have more impact. We have reached the peak, the height of the age of starlight. Right now. How crazy is that? How fortunate is that? To live in the age of starlight. So I had to call this song Age of Starlight. I'm still looking at a classroom window. I'm still mostly somewhere else. I'm still trying to learn the language. I still feel words that I can barely spell, and I still cry like a kid at the movies. I still lose myself in the dark. And though I know it's make-believe, I'm still ready to fall apart. I'm ready to fall apart because belief is such a fluid thing. I can hold it or suspend it. I can feel so safe inside a story. 'Cause I forget that there's an ending, get that there's an ending. Here I am, somewhere on a pale blue dot, spinning around the endless dark, pumping gas into a shitty car. Here I am, just another miracle of life, trying not to leave on lights or let my laundry get cold before I fold it. I'm still dropping tears into the sink, doing dishes from the other day. I'm still waiting to feel the feeling that everything is in its place, but I'm still running right through this holy garden, and I can't smell roses that are flying by. I know I'll miss so much if I don't slow down, but I can never seem to be on time. And here I am, somewhere in the Milky Way, slather in a cosmic face and expensive creams that claim to hide your age. And here I am, living in the glory
In the midlife of our sun, it's still opening the roses, and I'm still as old as I am young. Thank you. Oh, I felt you go there with us. Thank you. This is Isabella on Cosmos, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for going to space with us.
I just went to a Boulder Cosmos because the buckle on my skirt broke as I sat down. And I went, uh-oh, we're all good, everything's fine.
Okay.
I had a safety pin.
A whole other okay, we're gonna try out. We have one more new song to try out on you before we play stuff that we know. And this song, I feel like this is one of those songs. Have you ever heard? Why am I asking you? Have you ever heard? I know you've heard "Dancing in the Dark." Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Did you know, the boss? Did you know that that song is about songs? It's about writing songs. It's about protecting the muse from toxic influences like record labels and people who want to box you into a certain sound. And he's saying, I'm going to follow this spark even if it's just you and me in the end, baby. Sounds romantic, and it is. But I also think that he left it ambiguous. And as a songwriter, yes. Yes. I love a double meaning. And so I'm going to let you decide whether you think this is a love song or not. And I don't have a title for it yet. But let's see if I can get through it without effing it up. It has a lot of words. Here, let's use this. I'll peek at this. Give my savings to a gambler, turn my heart to a rambler, give the wheel to a drinker, make my plan with a wishful thinker, sow my seeds in the dead of winter, watch my breath rise and linger, cold at the core, started in the fingers, all in search of you. Grow the lawn to briar and bramble, grow my hair out wild and tangled, can't grow up but the kids are jaded, make sense of what we traded, what a gift to go on open, tears I cry, started in the ocean, I'll set fire to all my notions, if they don't lead to you. Made me comfort, made me lazy, but my old routines are making me crazy. Did I trade in my fire for something hazy? Did I trade in my wings for something safe? Now go on, love, devastate me, break my heart and kiss my face and call me drunk, steal my faith, give me what I want and take it away, take it away. Call me a fool, call me a seeker, sticks and stones were always weaker, break my bones with your beautiful words. I wanna know, I wanna learn you by the book, but it's not enough. Gotta look, gotta touch, give me awe, leave me struck, let me lose myself in love and loving you. Maybe comfort is something that I need until I don't, until I'm ready to be free and no regrets for all that time inside
take these words out my mouth, carve my hands out of the sound. I'll point forever at you, I'll point forever at you, I'll point forever at you, I'll point forever at you. We've been playing this song, and you know what I just realized? So it's been, sadly and horribly, it's been 7 years since I've been here, and I'm sad and also just like so happy and relieved to be that Terry and Deborah took me back in to the fold, but I have this song called Every 7 Years, and yeah, so it's kind of a love song, and you know when people say that your cells every 7 years have kind of turned over and regenerated, and you're like a whole new person. And although I know if there's any scientists in here that know that a few cells hang on beyond 7 years, please don't come at me, because I know there's a few neurons that like hang on, you know, a little longer. So but
That's
our
the sound they make.
but I took an artist's liberty and I rounded it to 7 for the sake of this song, which is called Every 7 Years. I'm kind of trapped now. So anyway, my sweetheart and I are, you know, just celebrated 14 years, and I said, you know, we've been like 4 different people in the time that we've been together. And how fortunate is it that I've pretty much really liked all of them a lot. And wow, you know, that's kind of amazing. You know, I mean, you don't have to clap for me. I'm just saying, like, anyway. If you know this feeling, I hope you indulge in it with us for just a few minutes here. Here we go. Who you know? We woke up someone new, just like we always do. The winds of change of blue, I knew you felt it too. Crept in so quietly, kicked up and settled in me, like the dirt at the bottom of the creek. We ran through with our bare feet. Shed away every 7 years. All my cells die and you're not the same child. You're gone, you disappear. But I love your cells, my dear. And who are you now? Drew curtains, I drew blinds, shut the door and shut my eyes. But the light has a way of finding every place I try to hide it. I wanna open slow and soft, unfurl after the frost. But I'm coming out bloody and crying. Something's born and something's dying. New day, floating in the cosmos, finally free from time. While I'm down here on the highway, looking for signs, will I finally find me a place to draw a line between the whole damn rest of it and my own little mind? Or am I down in a garden bed waiting for the sun? Have I been arms out, eyes closed, waiting for the one? Have I been holding on to holograms, fistfuls of gold and sand, chasing floaters on the surface of my eye? And I emptied out your house like a slowly exploding star. I scattered you, and now you're all spread out. You're all. Should I be looking for your message in cloud-shaped snowflakes, eyes to the sky for some almond golden light to warm your empty chair? A song with a heavy air, coincidence, significance to believe you're there. Is it you? Is it me? Injecting it with meaning. Does it matter when the matter that we're made of is the same? I'll just wait, I'm just space with a new sad self that takes the shape of a person without their person in this unfathomable place. And I emptied out your house like a slowly exploding star. I scattered you, and now you're all spread out. You're all spread out. If you see me from there with this roof over my head, would you have a better view if I was out there instead? Should I move to the desert, find your love among the stars? Or are you also in the constellations made from little particles of dust that burst and spin in golden air when I take out, shake out your sweater to wear inside arms that held me when I cried? Are you woven in the fabric of my life? Are you woven in the fabric of my everyday living? My everyday I emptied out your house, and now you're all spread out. And now you're all spread out. Now you're all spread out. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Thank you, that is the title track off of the album that I got to make with these two friends of mine. The song is called Exploding Star. The album's called Exploding Star. And I really, when I lost my dad, I had a lot of well-meaning people say to me, it's great that you're a songwriter, and you know what I'm gonna say. It was like, yes, it's such a thing. It's such a thing. I got you. Yeah, like glad you'll be able to write some beautiful music or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, it's such a thing. It's a thing, and it's like it's well-meaning, and it's like but it was like not what I wanted to hear. And when I was deep in grief, I was like, well, fuck you. And something that I've learned in my experience anyway, and maybe this isn't true for everyone, but I think that the loss doesn't get necessarily any easier or any less lossy it just gets more familiar. And I think I'm living my way into that anyway. And so one of the wild things about being so public about grief, and honestly it's become a personal mission because I don't think we have many public spaces that we get to have this very universal human experience. I mean, if you're lucky, it's a universal human experience, and we're so ashamed, we're so hidden about it, you know? So I've been relentlessly open about it with my shows, and also what I've found in that process is that there's a lot of, not because people tell you to find it, there's a lot of surprising moments of light and joy and celebration. And and this next song we're gonna play for you now is totally one of those for me. It is, I wrote it about one of the very last stories that my dad ever told me. And my dad, I told you that fun was very important to him. He was also very known for being kind of a mischievous person. My dad, very Irish, Jersey boy, very witty, full of one-liners, and laughed easy and made other people laugh. And I've always been kind of taken myself very seriously. And so I've been trying to absorb the wisdom of his hilarity. And so one of the ways that I've been doing that is telling the stories that he told me. So this story that he told me, second to last story he ever told me. And he told me with his well-known in New Jersey twinkle in our group of people. He was known for this twinkle in his eye. He told me his story. He had the twinkle in the eye. And he said that when he was a teenager, he used to sneak out of his bedroom window when he was 16. And he would get into one of his friends that had a car. They would get in the car, I'll jump in the car, and drive down Route 80 to this place called Roosevelt Stadium, which is an arena that was built, like CCC era arena, that hosted a lot of public events in New Jersey, like political speakers and a lot of kind of famous baseball games, iconic baseball games, and there was a concert series there at Roosevelt Stadium, and it just so happened that my dad was in like sort of the heyday of like the classic rock and roll greats coming to Roosevelt Stadium. So he told me that he rattled off this list of bands that he got to see there, like Led Zeppelin and like Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, a lot of folk rock too. The list was like, he told me this whole list of like 20 bands, and my jaw just kept dropping. I was like, you saw them, and them, and them, oh my God. And then he looks at me at the end and he goes, and you know what? And I was like, what? He's like, I saw them all for free. And I was like, what? And he said that he snuck in on that end of the situation as well. So nobody knew where he was. But and it's lucky that he didn't get hurt because apparently there were a number of the shows that he didn't remember being at, but he was there. So, I wrote this song called The Light You Leave Behind. Sort of about that. And we're going to work our way into it with this little interlude. The interlude is called Night Bloomer. If some of you bought the new record, it's got a flower on the cover. It's called A Night Blooming Cereus. My mom painted that cover. And my dad's face is hidden in the flower if you want to go look at it. But A Night Blooming Cereus, it's kind of a crazy flower. And it only maybe blooms once a year. It's a desert flower. And the blooms are like the size of my face, and they're wilted by the morning. So we're going to play this little interlude, and then we're going to play The Light You Leave Behind. Now you're blooming in the night without water, this barn, how you bulldozed all those wild ways you could, but you still rolled the windows down, you still flew the bases round, your dark hair blowing all around, doing Hoover of starlight. It lived in your dark eyes, now it lives in the night sky, and I'll be looking for the light you leave behind, for the light you leave behind, for the light you leave behind. It's burning across the sky, it's burning to my eyes, it's burning to my mind. The light you leave behind, 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 the light you leave behind. First, I just want to say, I don't know, I feel that, Deborah and Terry, I feel that you are aspirational people. My sweetheart and I, we're both artists, we're both working artists and trying to build a space that folds people into it, celebrates art, the art that comes out of us and others. I just love you guys, and I'm so happy that we've been in each other's orbits, and I'm so happy to be back in your orbit. Thank you so much for your generosity, sharing your space, and fostering art in every possible way. Many good memories. We're gonna thank you. I want you to shower my friends Isabella DeHerdt and Isaac Eliot of High Tea with all the love you can right now. Show them how amazing they are. I can see them internalizing that. My manager, she will drop me from her roster if I don't promote something tonight.
Oh, Patty will kill you.
Yeah, and all I want to do is talk about love. But as it were, we're functioning under late stage capitalism, so I have to promote something. Sorry to ruin this wonderful moment. But High Tea and me, we're getting on a boat in July of 2027, and we're going to sing our way all the way around Iceland. And you're invited. We made little flyers to invite you. I'm addicted to traveling and singing songs. So you can look this up, and if you want to do that with us, ask us questions.
Have these super cute flyers at the merch table, and even if you aren't going to come, again, Patty will kill Heather, so take a flyer.
Oh wait, it went from dropping me to murdering me? Okay, so thank you for supporting live music, human music. Thank you for supporting artists. Thank you for creating community. I love that you came here tonight. Thank you for so much for, please yourselves, give yourselves a round of applause. This is what we need. We need our togetherness, and we're doing it. Yes. Okay, we're gonna teach you a rhythm for our last song. It's gonna go like this. That sounds really good.
We were driving to the country road and we didn't know why we were there. Maybe we were running from the big city, or maybe we were running to the mountain air. Then we came up on the cabin of the diner and oh, how they did stare. They said, hey, what's the quickest way out of the city to your Motel 6? Said, hey, we're feeling kind of weary, we've been driving all day and we need a place to stay. Ooh, it is a baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You know, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down every little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah, yeah. I was sitting on a therapist's couch and I didn't know why I was there. Maybe I was running from the big issues, or maybe I was running to a listening ear. And I came upon a maze of emotion and oh, how I did fear. I said, hey, what's the quickest way out of this mess to the happiness? I said, hey, I'm feeling kind of windy, I've been crying all day and I need a little break. Ooh, and it's a baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You know, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down every little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah, yeah. I was sitting in the meditation hall and I didn't know why I was there. Maybe I was running from the noise outside, or maybe I was running to the stillness there. Then I came upon great hatred and delusion and oh, how I did fade. I said, hey, what's the quickest way to freedom and love? How do I rise above? I said, hey, I'm feeling kind of weepy, I've been sitting all day and I need a little break. Ooh, and it's a baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You know, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down every little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah, yeah. Really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah. Really wanna get to where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah, yeah. Really wanna get where you're going. Oh, hey, really wanna get where you're going. Oh, hey, really wanna get where you're going. Really wanna get where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going, singing one more.
Well, listen, your song is called Turn Yourself Around. And we're going to actively turn ourselves around. You ever seen those stages where, like, try. We're gonna manage this. So we would love if you would sing this chorus with us. And the chorus, you already know the words to it. The words to the chorus are turn yourself around. That's it. And I would love if you would sing this chorus with us badly. Okay, so sing this badly. Okay, got it. Sing this as if you had a few too many. Spin that I want you to be on it. Okay, so it goes like this. It goes like this. I know you have to pretend. You better turn yourself around. Okay, you try it. But remember what I said. You better turn yourself around. It's too good. It's too good. I need that to sound drunker. Here we go. You better turn yourself around. Okay, now messy harmonies. You better turn yourself around. Okay. I think I can work with this. I went a long way from home today. I took my bike to the edge of the town, and I heard a voice whisper in my ear that said, "Evening's coming, sunset's here, you better turn yourself around." Yes, you gotta turn yourself around. I went a long way from you today. I took a car, I took a bus, took a plane, took a train. And I heard a voice on the other line that said, "You better come home if you want to be mine. You gotta turn yourself around." Yes, you gotta turn yourself around. Yeah, I feel that coming on, feeling it, Lord. And I feel that coming on, feeling it in you, Lord. I feel that coming on, feeling it, Lord. And I feel it. I went a long way from love today. I went to pride, went to greed, went to hate, went to fear. And I heard a question whispered in my ear that said, "Do you really like it here?" Turn yourself around. Come on, America. Turn yourself around. Yeah. And I feel that coming on, feeling it in the Lord. And I feel that coming on, feeling it in you, Lord. I feel that coming on, feeling it in Lord. And I feel it I went a long way from home today. I took my bike to the edge of the town, and I heard a voice whisper in my ear that said, "Evening's coming and sunset's here, you better turn yourself around." Last time you gotta turn yourself around. Woohoo! Yeah!
So welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed the show like we did. So Heather, tell us about your experiences here at Riverdog.
You know, I have been trying to explain the magic of Riverdog for years, and I've had the privilege of getting to return over the years, and it's been way too long since the last visit. But I do know that since High Tea and me started collaborating, I've brought this place up multiple times to you and tried to explain that there's this sliver of land in Ohio that a couple of brilliant artists, created something very special on, and share it with a lot of people, and that you just have to kind of come and experience it to know what I mean by magic. So I'm so just thrilled that I finally got to show them instead of tell them. That made this time really special to me, and it also made it really special to get to see Terry and Deborah again, because I really like them a lot.
It's also really great for us to meet new people like Isaac and Isabella. We're being of a slightly older generation. It's just wonderful and exciting for us to keep inviting younger people and terrifically talented people here, and just enriches our life beyond comprehension. So we're thrilled that it's been working all these years, and we'll hang on a bit longer, long as we can.
And I texted a friend last night and I said, I think I found heaven, and it's in Wakeman, Ohio.
Yeah. So is there some website or something that they should go to find your touring dates or merch?
Yes, we have our, I've got my dates, heathermaloney.com, and I've got all of the social media places, and then High Tea, Isabella and Isaac have your website, which I think is
highteaband.com, High Tea Band on all the socials as well.
Yes.
Be sure and check them all out. And they all travel all over the country, really. And, Heather's been to Europe. You guys been to Europe? Touring it? One day, okay. But, this is YouTube, so you could be anywhere watching this. If any of these people come anywhere near you, be sure and go to the show, because it's going to be great. Don't miss it. And we have, if you haven't subscribed, Dave and I are looking to retire with lots of dough. So we need about maybe 1 million more subscribers. We got about enough for a 6-pack of beer for a year. So
almost as many videos as we have subscribers.
Yeah, right.
So smash that subscribe button, as they say.
Yeah.
I was going to say, should we go 3, 2, 1, smash that subscribe? Okay, fine.
Okay. Well, anything else?
I want to thank Oberlin Cable Co-op for in this, and the use of cameras from Dan Canales. And thank you for watching Riverdog Rewind.
I love it.
I feel like I'm on Disney Channel.
Thank you for listening to, or watching, or listening in.
Riverdog?
Again.
Yeah.
I'm my mother's daughter. What do you want from me?